Hey, if you are here, you're probably coming from the GitHub repository or either YouTube. I don't know where I'm going to upload this, but I wanted to show the functionality and how this project works. Not curl. So this is a simple diagram. You can take a look afterwards. There's also a more complex sequence diagram. You can take a look and see how it works. But essentially, I just curled an alert manager. Here, the alert manager will forward the alert to a backend server. This will have a context window, but you can read in more detail about that in the code. And after some time, it will send all the alerts within a certain time window to an LLM. I'm sending this to OpenAI 3.5, ChatGPT 3.5. And after a few milliseconds, it will send back, this response. It will send back a response. Say, these are the recommended actions, this is the incident summary, this is what's happening, the severity and other details. And all of these can be showed and are showed in Grafana. So what I did just now, I did a curl to AlertManager. And if I refresh, you will see I just curled two alerts into AlertManager, something related to Azure DevOps agent exhaustion and pipeline failures. So you can imagine that in this case I curled them, but in a real life scenario, these alerts will be coming naturally, fired by the application themselves, of course. So the alerts are here. Let's take a look at the backend and see. Okay, so the backend received these alerts from AlertManager instantly, and then it waits, in this case, for a minute. You can configure it. I set it to 1 minute, and after 1 minute, the backend sends these alerts with some more context, not only the alerts, but some other details to the LLM, and the LLM comes back with a standard format, and this format is then sent to Grafana. I mean, through Loki and such, but it's showed in Grafana in the end. And then we enrich the LLM response with some more details. So let's go to Grafana and see what actually happened. So this is an alerts overview. We see we had two alerts, one critical and one warning. And I think the most important is to go over here. This is the most important table. This is exactly what we saw in the logs earlier. This is the summary. The alerts indicate issues with Azure DevOps agent availability and pipeline failures. Root causes could be high demand for agents. The remediation steps could be to increase the number of agents, monitor. What's also really interesting, I think, are these runbook URLs. So these runbook URLs are appended by default with each alert. So this is not made by the LLM, but this should be done by the teams themselves. I think this should be a standard practice in which for each alert, you have the impact, you have diagnosis, you have mitigation. So in case the manager on duty comes online before the team comes, he or she can take a look at the alert runbook and see, okay, this alert means this. If this service is down, it can affect these downstream services, or these upstream services actually affected the application. I think it's a really cool feature as well. So this is it for the demo. Of course, in the back scenes, a lot more things are happening, configuration-wise and container-wise and log-wise and whatnot. But this is the bulk of it. Now imagine that something happens with a database and suddenly you have 10-20 alerts flooding at the same time. I think this project implemented good. With this project implemented good enough, you can see that there is a database failure in the first minute or so. I think it's a great thing. That's it. I wanted to show you. I really like what it looks like and how it turned out. And if you want to make any contributions or test it out, please do so. Okay, thank you. Have a good day.